We're back after missing a week of recording SuperCoach. I guess when the team's not doing so great, the injury issues just won't stop. It can be hard finding that motivation, and last week I barely looked at SuperCoach, and I just wasn't motivated to record. But I guess after this round I have a little bit of motivation back. Wasn't a massive score. I think we were around par, but hopefully we can keep this trend going. A few changes have been made to the team since the last video. Didn't bring in Jackson, which worked out because he missed the Adelaide game. But last week we went Butters to Taranto and DeGoey to Rosie. Not the best last week because Taranto pooped out a 50, but much better output from those two this week. And to top it off, DeGoey came back and dropped a 44. And then this week we quote unquote finished the team and brought in Lockie Whitfield. I was gonna bring in Aaron Hall, so could have been a lot worse. But defense overall was pretty underwhelming. Sinclair absolutely carried. Midfield was unreal. Clary, captain, Adelaide and Adelaide Oval, never in doubt. But this time around, Track had a better game than him. A 189, we really needed that from him. He had been quite underwhelming the past month and a bit. So that's great to see. McRae did expect a lot more from him, especially against a team he usually goes off against. But we still had Neil 135, Took 153, Cam Guthrie 134. Parrish came back, solid game from him too. Cripps also been a little underwhelming. In the rucks, Witts, stinker, Darcy very good. Forward line, Cogs and Dunkley solid. Rosie, massive fourth quarter. It was looking like an absolute stinker, but he made some big plays in that final term. Heaney played injured, but should be good for Friday night. Taranto was at his ball-winning best, and Rioli covered for English. And against West Coast, I did expect a whole lot more than a 29, so that's disappointing. I only have 2 trades left, so I should be responsible and just hold. But my mentality since the buys, where I made absolutely no progress, has been to just wing it. Hence why I've brought in the likes of Guthrie, Taranto, Rosie, Whitfield again. And Guthrie's been a real solid pick so far. Taranto, bad first week, but much better against Hawthorn. Rosie's been good so far, and Whitfield solid return to the side. A lot of positives in his role under Mark McVeigh. So yeah, I'm tempted to use one of these final 2 trades, and if I were to do that, I think I'd be trading one of Short or Cripps. I don't think I have many options if I trade out Short. Yeah, I can't get Dale, that would be ideal. Houston, don't think it's worth the sideways there. Anyone in form that I could possibly bring in. Zakos is actually premium material. He's been unreal. And Redmond's quietly had a really solid stretch, so he could be a major pod to look at. But yeah, I'm not left with enough. Trading Short. Cripps, however, there's one man I do want to bring in if I'm trading out Cripps, and that is Jack Steele, only owned by 8.2%. Of course, coming back from injury, big risk there, but a player of his quality, only owned by 8.2%, valued at 540k. Very, very tempting. What's his break even though? Because Carlton have West Coast, St Kilda have Freo. So I don't know if I'd want to make this trade this week. 92 break even. Cripps is break even's 108. Now I'll have to look into this one, because I think it's a trade I want to do, but with the fixtures this week, do I want to do it now? I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna do it for now, just for the sake of the video, but could reverse it, could keep it, we'll see. But Crips to Steel, that will probably be my final trade before my team goes up in flames, and this will leave me with 31k in the bank. So this is the final team, really. Missing so many of the top guns, but oh well, that's how the season's gone. Just gotta keep hoping for the best from here on in. Just gotta keep hoping for good luck. But captains this week, Neil, no brainer with the C against Essendon. VC, Took maybe, or English, bit of a pod VC, dropped to 150 on Sydney earlier in the season, could do that. I feel like with Neil being such a no-brainer as captain, I could go with a pod VC, so I might just do that. I've probably jinxed Neil now, but we'll stick with this. And like I said before, that Crips to Steel trade might still be reversed, but I think if it's not this week, it'll be next week I make that trade. So we'll see. But that will do it. Good luck to you all for round 17, and see you in the next one.